for joining me. I have something really simple, delicious, and healthy for you today. We are making roasted garlic spread using only roasted garlic, some olive oil, and we're using really good olive oil, by the way, and some salt and pepper. This is a true statement that healthy food does not have to be boring food. And this particular dip is a great starter to many different recipes. So let me show you how it's done. To start, we're gonna peel garlic, a big heads of garlic like I have here. And I picked up the garlic from the local farm and it came like this. It's absolutely beautiful. It's still fairly young, but as you see, the cloves are nice, big and juicy. And this is a lot easier done with the young garlic because the skin outside is still fairly moist. And if you have the garlic that has a dry outer skin, just peel it as much as you can. I'm going to cut this portion here. But I do want the garlic cloves to remain together. So I'll only cut, let me show you, like this. The next step is to cut some of the top of the garlic, like you see what I'm doing here. We have uneven cloves, so some will get cut a little bit more than others. Okay, that looks good. A reason I'm doing this is to help me to get these cloves out once the garlic is roasted. So I'm gonna set them in a skillet. You don't have to use a skillet, you can go with any baking dish. And next step is to cover them with foil. Garlic has been roasting on 350 for 35 minutes. Let's see. You see how nice and soft it is inside? This is actually perfect. This is what we really want. If you observe the fork goes really nicely in, which means the garlic is done, but it's not overdone. So the next step is just to let it cool. And now, after garlic had a chance to cool, I'm just gonna take out garlic out of the sacks. You can squeeze it just like this, or you can wrap each clove individually. If roasted correctly, you will have no problem getting the garlic out of the shell. Looks perfect. And now that they are roasted, I'm gonna set them up in a blender because we're gonna need a blender to blend this with spices and with olive oil. I love the smell of the roasted garlic. So not just that we have a wonderful flavor of garlic, but the additional flavor in it is that roasted flavor, which will make our garlic spread really, really tasty. As you see, some of them you will be able just to squeeze out like this, while others will need a little help. And now that it's done, I'm going to add some olive oil. And as healthy as garlic is, this olive oil deserves just as much attention because it is definitely the best I ever had. It grows in the local hills around Temecula, and it's produced in the purest possible way by Dixon family. Now look at this, we have exactly half a cup, and that's what I intended to use. I also need some sea salt. And again, sea salt and black pepper are per your taste. Now at the last minute, I decided to throw in just a tab of soy sauce. This is a light sodium soy sauce, just to kind of change the recipe a little bit. And then we're gonna blend it. Here it is. It looks wonderful, and this, as I said earlier, is the great base to many wonderful recipes. Store it in a glass container and cover it tightly. And this butter, we should call it a butter, will be good for weeks to come. This wonderful garlic butter is great by itself, and one of my favorite ways to eat it is on a fresh bread. However, as I mentioned earlier when we started, this particular butter, it's great in many dishes. From here, you can take it to hummus, for instance. All you need to add is some chickpeas and other your favorite flavors like roasted peppers, and mix it up and you will have a wonderful hummus. Or you can use it as a base for chicken, fish, or pasta. In any case, it's good, healthy, and delicious. And with little cheese and berries, it can go a long way. This is delicious. And if you tried the recipe and you approve, please consider joining our channel, because many more healthy, simple, and delicious recipes like this one is on the way. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next cooking, please take good care of yourself, your family, and your friends. Oh, I gotta have another one. This is really good.